This is how it must be.
No, I could have gone
Squall and fury. Surge forth. One with my blade.
one with my blade. The damage. Okay. Guru. Oh. Ini dulu nih.
A touch of frost. Submit for sure.
Orders given. Orders received.
The wind rises. Squall and fury.
Okay.
Rise.
Nice.
Shadows of fate.
Too slow.
Add astro.
Kok bisa 4 baru?
Add astro. Add astro. Thank you for
Behold!
Lumayan, Primo. Yang penting itu stamina, ya kan ya? Gak lepas. Push.
Too slow. The wind rises. Quit following me. Squall and fury.
Untung ada ginian aja ya, bisa terbang. Ada lagi nggak?
Behold! Squall and fury. Too slow.
Wait, bukan yang itu. Bentar. Gue caranya ke
The
situ.
wind rises.
Pertanyaannya gimana gue caranya ke situ?
Quit following me.
Lupa.
Life goes on.
Kocak. Ya elah.
Quit following.
Waves are as calm as always.
Take it and have fun. Squall and fury.
Lu udah gila.
The wind rises.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Ya elah, gak bisa naik lu. Lu. Goblok. Duh. Orang ngapain sih dia?
Squall and fury.
Oke, naik. Fall. Oke. Ke belakang dong. Ah, nggak jelas banget anjing.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Sampai nggak mau minta bantuan, tabok. Udah kuduga. Langsung ke quest ini dulu dah.
Are you okay? Well, keep your Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Don't mention it, partner. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all... Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understand... Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko and Lea... Let's see what she had...
Oke. Terus gimana?
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean, good for... Is there anything I can help?
We wanted to ask, how do we...
Oh. So that...
Great! We came to the...
But the chance of success?
Incredibly...
It was in leaving Inazuma. All I had to rely... After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh... But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign.
What a horrible...
Well, because everything is just too...
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the... One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryou Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like it doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get... And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most outland... But if you really are set on going, there is... That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experience.
But it's an armed fleet, right?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part... The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard...
Then there's no time to lose.
And Beidou. Yang ini.
Quit following me. Behold! Too slow. The wind rises.
Masih ada nggak?
Squall and fury. Too slow.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Li. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing!
Paimon. What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the...
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our...
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
Gue di sini, Bro.
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew
Okay,
for
go.
reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
Ya, kalau nggak salah
With this fine
plan
ship
penting di
and the
Inazuma.
soft
Salah
sea
satu plan
breeze,
penting.
would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with...
No, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry.
Hey, you don't want to pass...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a mark. There are two important rules. So, you've got nothing to worry about. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden and with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament. Now that's gonna turn a few...
But we didn't come here to take part in a...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time... Get this. It's a...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell... As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of accept. Organizing the clash is my way of So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not
Inazuma? You?
Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Ya, ya siapa sih? Kazuan untuk memanfaatkan traveler buat ini, buat memulai revolusinya.
Behold!
Ingatku di situ banyak itu, jadi gue lewatin.
Squall and Fury!
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Hello, are
You bet I am. Have you put your names down? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria. The Clash is a comprehensive... Nobody wants...
yeah.
Me? What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been Not to mention, they tried to sneak past me under... I planted a left hook on the skin. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse... I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed.
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Quit following me.
Hi there, are you
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat, but this tournament is
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan. And you probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan, he's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many to the Lingshan clan.
forced to
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can, for example, our master.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a...
It sure is, but it's extremely...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted.
There's a tuition.
Of course. This is a...
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the arena.
Ngapain nih? Nyantai, mulai nyantai.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the... If so, seems I found myself another new
So you're also here?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be for me. Obtaining a vision? No. It's not about what I want to do. I know how that sounds. I've passed every exam I've ever... In most people's eyes, I'm a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of... Of course, I also put in a few good days. I seem to have gained another fan. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys pay way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Chase a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to...
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, it's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror Dvalin and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Bangke,
Might as
dibongkar
well
semuanya.
declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever... Right, your registration is complete. Now, a great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize too.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then. Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid... In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. Alright, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready? Good. Then please...
Aku siap, aku siap. Siapa ini?
Our next competitor is seen by many
si
as the
Thankyou.
favorite to win this tournament.
Easy,
His
easy,
first bout
Thankyou.
begins now.
Seems like you got...
You?
Fight back, fight
You're
back.
the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to
OP
us.
banget.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the... So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to
All right. Let me think how to aptly You fought well.
All right then.
Gitu doang.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semi...
Huh? But we only just...
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be...
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the...
Dia nyari orang dong. Kenapa nggak lu doang?
We're
lu doang
finally
itu aja.
here, folks. The real
Ooh,
show
damn.
is about to begin.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to... Very well. Show me that you are ready to push...
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux
Tunggu ah,
Clash,
tunggu.
but he has quick... I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are...
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game.
Okay,
Siap kawan, kamu berbicara dengan siapa?
At last,
Ini
the
si
moment
Rocky.
we've all been waiting for.
Oh ya, si Kapten
The
deh.
semifinals have
Wih,
begun.
wih, anjing,
Who's it
anjing.
gonna be this time? The hero
Bangke.
or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Nah, you're still weak. A weakness.
Pretty good. I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of—
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're— But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you— I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get—
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters, and only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please—
By the way, do you know who else made it into the
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But so don't get too
Lah, dua lagi. Satu lagi.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of still, I'm sure he'll be no match for—
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was— why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge— don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time— I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear— Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks,
We still have
Bunuh temen lu, cuy. Bunuh temen lu. Dengan rasa cinta yang mendalam, habis itu dapat vision
I
lah.
could sense that but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is in fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time—
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from— Given your talents, a few hints from me will be—
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules of—
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require—
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, however, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some post-match
Kemana? Lu kemana?
Maybe we can go—
Oh, shit. Duh.
rises.
Water.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you.
Ini kalau nggak salah, The Painting hindarin Kazuha anjir.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow
Jadi
Paimon
dia
still
bisa tahu
believes you.
kalau itu apa Archon.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the element. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand it.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods. And however, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then, let's test your...
Bahkan monster mana?
Swift and merciful.
Delve into destiny.
Behold.
Okay, dude.
Faster.
From whence you came. Unsightly insects. The wind rises.
Let me scribe.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the element. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans the... My apologies. You must be for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is... Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have in the outset... Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that...
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out... Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something that got.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return. Very well. Let's go.
Beidou, bener kan Beidou?
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your
Bukan nih.
attention, please! We've reached the climax of... We've seen many exciting Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, he strikes fear into the heart of Osile. And the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling
Baju para
hero!
I've been.
I'm sure everyone but today's final round will As for our other combatant... come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just...
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about... Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exact. I never thought that someone here would have the
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand is... The culprit has only... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Kuno banget, kuno.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it. The moment the winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Gimana?
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Hey,
That was The wind rises.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure...
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too... In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then, after watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But since there was no use in trying to face you in the match,
I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is...
Huh? You're not
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged... It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far.
I never would have guessed. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll
Ya elah.
What are you trying to do?
Melt into dust. Go.
Behold! Bow your head!
No, no. Do what you want, but please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their... Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless... After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision didn't seem to...
I see. So you are also... No matter. This was expected. I suppose this...
Yeah, what's the story about...
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the...
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time we return. Allow me to gather the wind for us.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by... It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beta was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not un-
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked act. In which case, the Crux clash.
Huh? So that's what happened. If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor gives.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her—
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal— Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to—
Paimon believes you—
Thank you. Maybe one final word of warning. The part of—
Ya. Oke, ada chapter 2.
Squall Fury.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do? Ah, yes. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken ahead, Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of—
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are whether the journey before you leads to the heights of— Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically—
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awake.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my—
Okay, thanks for coming—
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard.
Tanah keabadian dewa kekal.
The wind rises.
Gue bisa teleport.
You finally made all these years, come rain or storm. The Crux fleet has never suffered a Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're well, now that everyone— We set sail for the land engulfed by—
Anchors away!
Anjing kangen banget gue suaranya.
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps...
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement weather. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that...
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
With any luck, it'll give you a head. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far. If you run into any problems here, just...
No need to worry. I'm sure...
Good. Then if it's all...
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all.
Pharisees!
Now then, first things first.
Paimon thought we were supposed...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. So we have to play by the rules. Even...
Okay.
Hello? Please state your... You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush.
I just want...
I see. Okay. Your paper...
So, where do...
The Outlander affairs, they only check and...
Sheesh.
Well, as the words suggest, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider step. I like how you think. Now, let's head over to the Outlander affairs. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
Udah belum? Oh, udah.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedure.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be
2 million?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which may...
Paimon wasn't so much question...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow...
Thank you ever so much, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm...
That's not how you haggle! But...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something...
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas...
Then they'll milk them for all their...
Exactly. It's at times... Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's the most that overseas merchant... That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and...
Sounds like just...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certain... After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
And...
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you.
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have. Connections come at a high price. No. In this instance, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the...
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, recently things seem to have gotten more The head of the association is called Carisi.
Iya, sama aja lu mau nyuruh gua.
The wind rises.
Apa? Bentar. Nih. Skip.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the international... Ah, good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes. Left, right, and...
The Sakoku decrease.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. No.
You're
What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo...
Oh, of the 3 commissions...
That's right. They impose astronomical... They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way...
Crystal...
Something that most of us... Eventually, one of the older Liu... So, in order to pay our tax, but then we found we'd only managed to create a big... Now there's only one... Exactly. So this vendor... It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which... We've tried but this is a nation where the Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Beneran.
I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head...
Right. And besides, I think that...
Okay.
I've actually done business with him in the past.
Well...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the resident...
Got it! We're on?
Behold! Too slow.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going. They're wasting their time.
Hey! What?
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me.
Actually, we're having a...
No? Well, by all... Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just... Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving.
Huh. You're saying...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded. The International Trade Association was initially very...
So he left the association and...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may...
Squall and Fury! too slow.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hand. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Yoi, nih, ini dia.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Ah, my hometown, the home of freedom.
It's working.
So, I'm trying. Huh? What is this? What?
Just close your eyes already.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves, the calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or...
Ini.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the internet? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen. I run into folks from the
well, no one...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and all right, I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't...
Come on, you scaredy cat. So come on.
It's a scheme by the tax... They start by overtaxing the merchants. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extra...
It's plain...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is evidence. You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really? Well then...
The wind rises. Quit following me.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Smooth criminal. Hoop.
Should I close or love your freedom?
Hoop.
It's not when she gets
Hoop.
customers.
Hoop.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work. Which one should I choose?
Okay. Hoop. Hoop.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Shit.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place?
It looked like he buried something over...
let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what...
Great! Well, now we have...
I'll...
Huh? You...
I need a little more time before...
Huh. Poor...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuse. And who?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled...
Huh? Is this... You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the associate... So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
So you think you can use this
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great...
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite...
well, even if...
I believe you still have a quant... Perhaps that crystal...
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep...
And not even an ounce...
So that's it? Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here. I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily. Harrison.
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do...
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets...
Oh, and you dare to utter the commission... Seize the merchants! We will resolve this...
Uh-oh. This is...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this?
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I...
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the...
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some... You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more...
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi...
You've been keeping your trip so... The Yashiro...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month...
Still pretty good?
Inazuma may have closed off to. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of you, that you have what it takes to change the tide of.
Change the tide of.
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree. That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed,
Toma sure did.
Well, my work on Rito is done. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No, what? As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight. Well, guess we should get.
Bangke.
Stop there!
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Naruk.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far.
As a traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even, who knows? Maybe he's our...
Ini dia.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner.
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced.
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke,
Wait,
Kanjo Commissioner and
dia kalau salah
head of the
pakai ini deh,
Hiragi
sepatu
clan.
juga.
It's an honor to meet you both.
nice to meet you, sir.
Konnichiwa.
So, the reason we wanted to...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the overlord of the vortex?
Exactly! Paimon thinks...
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of...
Whoa! You heard about that too? Something wrong?
No. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure! No problem! Whatever you need!
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of...
Yep! We've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingshin, would you?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivered.
That sounds...
700 and...
Hey, what gives? How...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me wait.
You're seriously considering taking
Oke,
this job?
gua mau ngambil ini. Kevin teleport. Ini dia yang ditunggu-tunggu. Oh, shit. Oh, itu pulau. Aduh, nanti kayak ekonominya lagi paling ribet.
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see!
Oke,
So this means she wants you to seek, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you been up to something? Let...
You finally arrived. This is technically...
Wow. She's the daughter of the...
No need to be so formal.
Is it Paimon or...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... Well, I feared that I might never have another
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kame. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you... Of course, in doing so, I will also, to be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant... They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. We don't have much time. I'll tell you...
Okay.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border.
Squall and Fury! Too slow.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are...
Is there something wrong?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an...
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father had...
Yes, of course, my lady.
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen? Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee...
Boy, Chisato can talk the...
Yes, my lady. Very well then.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself.
Yes, but that's...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once.
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
What the heck?
You're dead!
Freeze!
You're open! The wind rises.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Yo, what's up?
From whence you came, a touch of frost.
Nice.
Direct assault! Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay it, Chisato!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Fourth, my blade.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiraki, stay close!
Ada samurai, Cuk.
Submit for Shadows of fate.
Behold!
That's far enough. Swift and merciful. Squall and fury.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you...
My lady?
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything.
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held.
Yes, of course.
But what will happen if your actions here are...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day.
Paimon...
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Akhirnya.
Too slow.
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find
Oh ini ya, yang Miko itu ya misi ini. Iya. Akhirnya. Gue bisa farming, bangke.
Let's get down to business.
Duh.
Fairy. Fairy.
Ah iya.
Unnecessary.
Kira gue bisa farming.
Too slow.
Gue unlockin dulu dah area sini.
Too slow. Behold.
Sama ini nih, kalian. Yo, what's up? Hey. Real con.
Rise. Shadows of fate.
Forth, my blade.
Buku selamanya.
Quit following me.
Duh.
Wasn't there something in here a second ago?
Hey yo, para samurai.
One with my blood.
Let me scribe. Wheel of life.
There's more. How's this? The fairy. The wind rises. Too slow. Squall and fury.
Perjalanan.
Quit
following me. Behold! Too slow.
Oke, itu udah.
Swollen Fury! Quit following me. Too slow.
Ini cara naik ke atas gimana ya?
Quit following me.
Ya keambil itunya. Ya kulisnya keambil.
Behold!
Wasn't there something in here a second ago?
The wind rises. Swollen Fury! Quit following me. Too slow. The wind rises. fury.
Ini nih.
Shadows of...
Bow your head.
Delved into death.
Spirit blade.
Sacred name, fortune preserve.
Behold. How amusing. You're dead. Forth, my blade.
Life goes on.
Unnecessary. Quit following me. Too slow. Wind rises.
Lumayan.
A touch of frost.
Go.
Squall fury. The fairy. Unnecessary. Behold. Quit following me.
Oke, selesai. Ambil ini dah.
I'm taking the stage. Pyrotechnics!
Wheel of life.
Feel the beat!
whence
Oh,
you came.
gak habis,
The wind rises. Know your place.
Rise.
Power cord! Time to rock!
One with my blade.
Dead.
This spells the
Wih,
end
langsung mati.
of the exorcists.
Boss of the good guy tricks. Life goes on.
Swift and merciful.
Feel the beat!
Squall and fury. Bow your head.
Nice. Pemandangan indah, cuy.
Relax.